Hello and welcome to more Grixis Cube. What do we got? Master of Waves. I guess Blue Devotion is a deck that seems kind of cool. Dark Confidant, always love that card. I don't think Dig Through Time is amazing. Like, it's pretty good, but not the most busted. Cold Steel Heart's pretty good. Preordain is really nice. And then Conscripts, I guess, is good. And Vista. I mean, Vista is actually kind of nice fixing. So what do we want from this pack? If we take Dark Confidant, we're cutting black like pretty hard. There's actually a couple good red cards, and Seething Slug's not that great, so I could definitely see taking Confidant and cutting black, or taking Preordain and trying to cut blue. I think Confidant is just better. I think this card's really, really good in this cube, and I will continue to take it if people will pass it. Although, that was first pick, so I guess nobody really passed it. Pack 2, we got Ravenous Chupacabra. I do love me some Rashad Import. That card might even wheel because nobody respects it, but it is really nice. Taking Chupacabra does cut black pretty hard. I think Magus of the Will it's not unplayable, but it is quite bad unless you're really heavily in Storm. Is this card gonna wheel? Like, am I crazy? This card is very, very powerful. It's like Strip Mine because you can tap any land, and then you can use your mana if you need to. So it's like a Strip Mine you can undo. It's so good. I think Chupacabra is good. I'm just going to take the Port. I can't pass that card. Port plus Dark Confidant is like such a good setup to do really, really mean things later on. Dream Halls. The Dream. I think I got to take Inquisition at this point. Still cutting black. Magus of the Wheel. Classic. Yeah, still going to cut black. Inquisition can just disrupt your opponent. And that's kind of what this deck does. We want Inquisition, Thoughtseize, Duress, stuff like that. And we can figure out the rest of the deck later on. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune, okay. So if we had tried to force Storm, it would have ended up pretty good. Would have gotten like Lotus Petal. Dream Hall's Wheel of Fortune is like a pretty awesome combo. But I think our deck is going to end up better. Potentially less fun. I like Collective Brutality a lot. There's a lot of instants or sorceries that are worth getting rid of, and it kills creatures. So that kind of does everything. Plus, again, it helps us cut black even more. And I kind of want everyone else fighting over Storm. So yeah, let's take Brutality. Maybe we can wheel like Sulphurous Springs, but don't even need it. Wow, that's a late High Tide. Okay, may cast an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Exile it. So I could take Bloodstained Mire. That helps us stay the most open. That's a really late High Tide. I kind of like staying open. Steamkin's okay. And I think Pyromancer is quite good, but we don't know what the other color we're playing is yet. And yeah, this helps us stay open. Also, fetches are like significantly better in this format because we know every single duel is you're going to be able to pick up every single duel with every single fetch, because this is 2 colors and every single duel is 2 colors. So that's kind of nice. I kind of like taking Badlands. I also like Brainstorm kind of a lot. Brainstorm is really good with Dark Confidant and fetch lands. Like, I think Finale of Eternity is just okay. It does kill 3 things, so it's good against an opponent with like 2/2s. You can play this for 4 and just kill 3 things. But I'm gonna take the Badlands. Let's get some good mana. All right, there's Gutterbones. I like Gutterbones more than Zurgo, given what we've seen. I also like Mutavault, but this card's pretty nice. Only if an opponent lost life. Yeah, I'm down for that. Ooh, okay. We can take Carrion Feeder Hangerback Walker is a kind of cool combo. Unfortunate that we can't get there. Molten Rain plus Rashad Import is a nice combo. 2 damage to their face is also pretty good. But I think Carry Zev is probably just better. The real question is, do we want Hangerback Walker? Actually, Carrion Feeder plus Gutterbones, you know what? I'm going to try and stay black. Let's see what that looks like. Because yeah, like Carrion Feeder Dreadwander is also a nice combo. Wow, Master of Waves, Prismatic Vista, and Zealous Conscripts all went around? What is happening? I think I'd take Prismatic Vista. I guess this is a zombie, so we have like 2 cards that are pretty good with Carrion Feeder. And Mono Black Zombies is legit. Do I want a 1-mana 2/1? I guess so. It is good with Carrion Feeder. Wow, Chupacabra went around? What are people... Yeah, okay. We succeeded in getting everyone else to try and force Storm. Meanwhile, we're just going to have like a pretty good, potentially mono black deck. Ooh, Shallow Grave came around. I don't love Shallow Grave. It's better than Goryo's Vengeance because this is any creature. So like we can just get back Chupacabra and kill something, and that's kind of good. The question is, will I potentially play Matter Reshaper, because that card is good. I'll take Shallow Grave. Sulfur Springs. I'm gonna take the fixing before the Stormblood Berserker. I kind of wish I had taken the Eldrazi card because Sulfur Springs is pretty good. I think swords are just bad. Even in this format where you have like protection from their whole deck. Wow. Okay, I'll take Seasoned Pyromancer now. This card is quite powerful. It is technically a discard enabler. Finale, okay. And Zergo. Alright, well, Black-Red aggro is very, very, very open. So let's do it again. Wow, Tolarian Academy's in this? I did not know that. That seems kind of busted, but we can just take Sig River Cutthroat. I mean, this card is very awesome. It's a 2-drop that whenever your opponent, if they've lost 3 life, you draw a card, and it's any turn. So if you can like lightning bolt them on their turn or like stoke the flames, you can draw cards then too. So I'm gonna take this, hoping to wheel Lash Writhe. That card seems pretty powerful. There's Emrakul. Not gonna be playing Emrakul. I think I just take Pack Rat. Oh wait. Okay, now we need to decide. Do we want to be mono black or black red? Because Sulfuric Vortex is kind of like really good, but it makes our mana worse. But we have quite a bit of fixing. I think we can make it work. I think it's fine. Dragon Skull Summit. This is bad, Liliana, but she does kill a lot of small things. So I like Summit. I like Gatekeeper. Flame Slash is kind of nice, but turn 3 Liliana can also just win a lot of games because you just keep ticking her up to ultimate. And she does get rid of a lot of cards that would block my 1/1s. So I'll take her. We have a lot of good things to wheel from that pack too. Here we can take, wow, the Eldest Reborn is pretty good too. Shrine is really nice. Direfleet Daredevil has quite a bit of upside. Normally this card is at its worst against green-white because they don't have that many spells. So when your opponent is Grixis, you're likely to hit something there. The problem with that card is like, I don't think I'm gonna have that much mana. Shrine versus a Braid. I think maybe a Braid. This card can very frequently just be like a Stone Rain. Yeah, okay. Maybe I can wheel Shrine. To the Slaughter. What is this? Sacrifice a creature and a Planeswalker if you have Delirium. Well, we don't have Delirium. Fatal Push is good. Dreadbore is okay, and Dreadhorde Arcanist would be good. Right now we just have 1 Inquisition. Do you think I can wheel this? I might try and wheel this. I'm going to take Fatal Push and try and, yeah, let's do that. Because Arcanist is bad if we don't have the 1-drops, but the 1-drops are good if we don't have the Arcanist. Ooh, Knight of the Ebon Legion. They've lost 4 life, you put a counter on it. I think that's better than Stromkirk Noble. Because this can grow in the same way that this does, but this is better on our mana because we're like pretty heavy black. And it can pump it, which is nice. And it gains Death Touch. Ooh, wait, Judith? Judith is really good too. Pumps our whole team. Wait a second. I might have to take Judith. Yeah, she plays around board wipes too. Yeah, sorry, 1-drop. Ooh, Pillage, Hymn to Torok, Earthshaker, Kenra, Eldrazi Obligator. I think Hymn to Torok is just really nice. Stopping your opponent from casting spells is kind of what we want to do. And we can always find other random hasty threats. Ooh, Goblin Guide, Toxic Deluge, Yawgmoth, Hazoret. This could be a Hazoret deck. I mean, Goblin Guide turn 1 is like kind of the nuts, but I kind of like, I guess the question is, are we going to play red? At the moment it seems like it's probably worthwhile, but a 1-mana 2/2 haste is kind of nice. Hazoret is just a little slow. I'm gonna take Goblin Guide. We already have some like good high drops. Ooh, man, okay. I don't think Lash Writhe is as good now. It's kind of like a slow 4-mana play, so I could take Stoke the Flames. Phyrexian Invoker is pretty good as like a 2-drop, but I think I like the Burn to the Face off Stoke the Flames. This deck is looking more aggressive than disruptive, so like Lodestone Golem, while fine, I think this card is much worse in this format just because there's so many artifacts. I'm going to take Stoke. And now we can take Urborg or Rakdos Signet. Urborg can help if we get, what is it? Phyrexian Obliterator? I don't think I'm going to want Rakdos Signet. And I don't have much combos. I guess I take this. I don't really want to play it, but wow, we got everything. Gatekeeper has the highest upside because it's a creature that also makes them sacrifice. Yeah. This deck doesn't have that much removal. Wow, we wheeled Shrine, okay. Yeah, we just took Gatekeeper so we don't need Liliana's Triumph. There's Dreadbore, just in case. Okay. We wield a Stromkirk Noble and Earthshaker Kenra. Well, we definitely found the open lane. What do we cut now? Like, this deck is already busted and we still have a whole nother pack. I think I like this. We don't have any artifacts for Mox Opal. Drill Bit is kind of good, but I think that's going to come around. So, like, we're going to have the choice between Drill Bit, Gray Merchant, and other stuff. So I think I'm just going to take the mana. Oh, and Blood Artist. But yeah, this deck kind of needs fixing. Blood Crypt. I probably just have to take Blood Crypt. I don't think I would play Demonic Tutor in this deck because we're not going to be tutoring. Like, all of our cards are basically the same. They're all like creatures that hit them. And this makes our mana really good. Plus, we're going to wheel one of these. Yeah, we'll take Blood Crypt. For those wondering about Grave Titan, I know people are going to be like, take Grave Titan. Our whole deck is basically like 1, 2, and maybe 3 mana. So we're going to play 15 lands probably. And we're just never going to get up to 6 mana to actually cast Grave Titan. Volcanic Island doesn't really do a whole lot. I guess I like Scrap Heap Scrounger. It's a really hard to kill threat that attacks really threateningly. What? What? Okay. I'm going to try and wheel the Reckless Bushwhacker. Actually, is that? I don't know which one to take. These are quite good. So I can go like Gutterbones into Reckless Bushwhacker, and that's like a really, really good threat. It also hits pretty hard. Alright, well, colorless. I don't know what to take. I'm going to take the Bushwhacker. Ooh, Goblin Rabblemaster. Nice. That's probably the best 3-drop we could have asked for. We might even wheel Hypnotic Spectre, but the Rebel Man just hits really hard. It's a little unfortunate that we didn't find Thoughtseize or like Wasteland Strip Mine. So Rishadan board is going to have to do a lot, but Mesmeric Fiend is good, and we might even wheel the Cutthroat. Experimental Frenzy. This might be a good Frenzy deck. Goblin Runemaster is fine, but he's probably going to wheel. And Gifted Aetherborn, yeah, it's just fine. This is probably a good Frenzy deck, even in the main, because we just have like a bunch of creatures. Yeah, I'll try it. Ooh, we also have Legion Warboss now. I'm kind of on board with that. I also really like Lava Claw Reaches, but this is like one of the best 3-drops. So we have like a lot of cuts to make now. This is a 2-drop. Wow. Wow, they're all in this one pack. And a Wasteland? Oh my gosh. Every card we could have wanted was in this pack. Holy cow. Okay. I don't know what to take between these two. Eidolon is like really, really good. So I don't think I'm taking these. I think it's between Wasteland and Eidolon. And given... I think I'm going to take Wasteland. We already have so many playables that Eidolon would have to replace something like already pretty good. Like, I don't know, Eidolon over Mesmeric Fiend or something like that. Wasteland just upgrades our deck significantly because it's just a land, right? So we're going to play it over a land that would have done nothing. So just giving a land extra capability of impacting the board, I think, is better. Here we can take Drill Bit, I guess. Just a little bit more disruption. Gray Merchant would be kind of nice in this deck, but I kind of want to stop my opponent's hand. Oh, someone took one of our 1-drops. That's interesting. I could take Mishra's Factory, but I think our mana is too bad if I take that. We do have a lot of black plus red cards. Am I even going to play Figure? I have so many better 1-drops, but I don't think I can afford to put Factory in my deck, so I'm going to play Figure. Or at least take it. Okay, we got Scrounger. I like Scrounger more than Terminate, because it's super resilient. Okay, we got to make like a significant amount of cuts. I have like 30. I think every single card in my deck is playable. Except for this pick. I guess I cut someone off of Gilded Lotus. Sure. You know, I might actually play Sandstone Needle. That's not impossible. Ingress Rampage is also pretty good. Okay, I'm on board. This could be nice in the deck. It lets us play a 3-drop on turn 2, and we have like quite a few good 3-drops. Yeah, I'm gonna play it. So I need to make like a lot of cuts. 2-mana 2/1 haste. What am I cutting? Like actually though, they're all so good. Oh man. Maybe Fatal Push because it doesn't go face. I like Inquisition. Hymn to Torag is good. Brutality can go face, but maybe we cut that. I think I like Dreadbore. I think Dreadbore is better than Rampage. Judith is good. Seasoned Pyromancer is good. Bushwhacker's a 2-drop. Maybe Liliana's not that good. Stoke the Flames is somewhere over here. I could see sideboarding Frenzy because we are trying to win the game before our opponent can really react. So Experimental Frenzy is probably just going to sit in our hand most games while we're casting these 1-drops. Yeah, I like waiting on that. And then Kenra's like kind of bad. 15 lands. Is that crazy? 15 lands might be crazy. Especially with Rishadan Port and Wasteland. So I might have to cut one more card. It could be Stoke the Flames, but this gives us like a little bit of reach. And Seasoned Pyromancer, discard 2 cards. Yeah, if you play this as your last card in hand, you just draw 2. Is Carrion Feeder good? So this card's 1 mana. It can sacrifice a bunch of things, so it helps us play around removal, but honestly, maybe Carrion Feeder is just bad. I don't have, what is it? The 1 mana zombie that you can play from your graveyard a bunch, so like, a lot of the time this is going to just make other creatures trade for it, and like, we don't get any value off the sacrifice except for with Judith. I'm on board with this. We're gonna play, I think, 1 swamp. I think our deck has more swamps here. Sort by color. We have more red, okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 black sources, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red. That seems okay, because all of our red is turn 3. Alright, I'm gonna try it like this. And see you guys round 1. The opponent's running the old 41 card special. This hand's definitely a keep. Uh-oh, is this a mirror? Don't kill my guy, don't kill my guy. So, okay. This is the same question as always with Rishadan Port. Do you play a 2-drop turn 2, or do you port them turn 2? Depends on what they play. Magma Jet there. See how they scry. I think I have to play a 2-drop now, because we don't have any pressure. If they let this live, then I think I would just keep attacking, because basically by Rishadan porting, we like delay a turn. And the more turns we can wait, 2 cards on top, okay. While attacking with this, I think are just better for us. Ooh, Bushwhackers. Interesting. So I kind of want to resolve Goblin Rabblemaster. So if I draw a untapped land in the next 2 turns, I can go this turn, port down the island. Next turn, Goblin Rabblemaster. The following turn, Scrap Heap Scrounger, Bushwhacker. That actually seems like a pretty good sequence, so... And just tapping down the island so Bushwhacker's guaranteed to resolve, or Rabblemaster's guaranteed to resolve, seems good anyway. Tap this. Especially with my opponent scrying 2 on top. Denying the mana is pretty useful. Nice. Okay, there we go. Swamp into Rabblemaster. Nice. And then next turn we play 2 dudes. And even if they counter Scrap Heap Scrounger, we at least get to cast a Reckless Bushwhacker. So that's pretty good. And then we're setting up for a pretty nice Seasoned Pyromancer too. If this is Pyroclasm, that's fine. We could also, so there's actually a lot of ways we can play this hand. Pentad Prism. Oh, they've got to be on Storm, right? You don't really play Pentad Prism in other decks. Young Pyromancer. Okay. This definitely feels like Storm. Or some weird like blue-red creature token Dirtles. So I think now I kind of just want to go Scrap Heap Scrounger, port down the island, and then the following turn we Season Pyromancer and do all of that. It really depends. Oh, Inquisition is good too. Let's start there. Electro Dominance and Bedlam Reveler. Oh, that's kind of... So how much does Bedlam Reveler cost? Costs 1 less for each instant and sorcery card. So they have 1, 2, 3. So this is going to cost 6, 7, 8. It's going to cost 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think we actually have to Rishadan port. Yeah, well, we take that. Glad to get rid of it. Let me just make sure. This costs 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we Rishadan port them, then they can't do that. Alright. Then I will just play Smoldering Marsh. Tapped and port them. And obviously we swing with both goblins. Tap this. And also, this way if they want blue, they have to use the prism. And if they flashback Faithless Looting, then they have one less spell in their graveyard. So now they have to discard 2 spells to even be in the right situation. I think we're doing okay, because we can even just go... So they exiled it, they discarded 2 land. So now they're 2 mana away from Bedlam Reveler. That's good for us. Let's go Mountain into Seasoned Pyromancer, discarding Scrounger and Urborg, and then we can get back Scrounger. Yeah. Ooh, Dark Confidant is good, okay. Attack with both. So now even if they have a board wipe, we can Dark Confidant and start rebuilding. If they play any non-basics, we can just kill them. And Dark Confidant into Reckless Bushwhacker is going to be pretty good. So Seething Song into the Prowess thing, draw 3. Mystical Tutor. Okay. They get like Lightning Bolt probably? Because they only have a single red after this resolves. Man, they drew really well. Seething Song, Mystical Tutor is kind of everything you would want. But I think all they can get is like a Lightning Bolt. And then they're down to 4 mana, so like next turn, we have enough mana to go Dark Confidant, Reckless Bushwhacker, and Rishadan Port. That's pretty good. Cathartic Reunion. Odd, but acceptable, I guess. I think they thought they had 1 more mana. I don't know what's going on over there. But the 3/4 is a little bit troublesome. Swamp. Okay. Well, I think we definitely do this. So, Dark Confidant into Reckless Bushwhacker. Is that even good? Yeah, because they can only kill 1 thing with Bedlam Reveler. Yeah, let's do it. Actually, no, let's not. Let's not. Yeah, because next turn we can like Scrypeep Scrounger, and they're very limited on mana. So we can just swing with all of these. They can only eat 1 of them. We get back Scrypeep Scrounger by exiling Stromkirk Noble. We Rishadan Port down the island. They're left with 3 mana in play. And then we draw 2 cards, so we're really likely to find something to hit off Surge. And then our attack next turn is way stronger. Opponent loses creatures. It is a good block. And we pass. Tap down their blue. So one of the cards in hand is Cathartic Reunion. Chandra. She does 1 damage to players or planeswalkers. Okay. Get you back. We're just grinding them out right now. So they have 1 profitable block, and that's Bedlam Reveler on Seasoned Pyromancer. I don't think we let them... We'll see what we draw. Alright, opponent finally passes. Let's hit the goods. The thing is, like, Dark Confidant, I think a removal spell for Bedlam Reveler would be the best thing we could draw. Because then their blocks are just bad, and their draws are bad, and... yeah. They just disconnected. Alright. Well, we might have just won. I'll come back when they come back, I guess. Hey, they're back. We get to play more. And we drew Stoke the Flames. That's kind of like... wow. Alright. Let's go Wasteland. I don't want to attack with Dark Confidant, so I think I'm going to tap it for Stoke. How much mana do I have? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that's gross. Alright, let's start with Stoke. 1, 2, 3. Or Stoke the Flames on Bedlam Reveler. Yeah. Tap you and all these. And then we do this. That makes a goblin. I think at this point I can attack with Goblin Rabblemaster. So if they block here and here, they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. I was like, they basically have no shot. Okay, so can't block in general. I think this is actually a pretty good Finale of Eternity matchup. They have a lot of creatures with 2 toughness, so this can just kind of wipe everything. And I kind of like Drill Bit against an opponent playing Faithless Looting. They're going to have like a couple important cards in hand, so getting rid of that I think I like. Brutality also seems good, getting rid of spells. Dreadbore is okay. Probably better than a Braid. I saw like no artifacts. And Gatekeeper seems kind of bad if they're playing Pyromancer. It's good in general though. I just gotta find 1 more card to cut. I guess I cut brutality for cut mesmeric fiend for brutality. That seems okay. Yeah, I don't think we mulligan these. We got turn 2 kill spell into oh yeah, I don't need that. Turn 2 kill spell into turn 3 war boss into sulfuric vortex. Not ooh. Never mind. Turn 2 dark confidant. Sure, I'll play Bloodstained Mire. We can get Blood Crypt. Oh, I think I have to kill Young Pyromancer. It's like really good in their deck. Oh, Smoldering Marsh is it just worse? No, I'm gonna take Blood Crypt. Not gonna pay 2 life. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be disciplined here. Kill this. Just stops them from getting like an army of 1/1s. Makes Legion War Boss attack better, and it keeps our life total high. Okay. I think next turn we're gonna go Dark Confidant him to Torok. If they flip her though, because they can attack, then play a red spell to untap her. So if I play, let's say I play Legion War Boss this turn, and they can attack with Chandra, bolt my Legion War Boss, and then untap and flip her. And that's like pretty bad, because a -2 can just kill anything. But I think having Legion War Boss in play is worth it. I will block if they attack. With him to Turok, Dark Confidant in play, our late game is pretty good. So yeah, if they have a burn spell, this goes really badly for me. But I'm just gonna block. Oh. Okay, well this now goes very well for me because I get to go him to Turok. And now they're like, I have to play this, but Mystical Tutor for Magma Jet. Okay, so they can flip Chandra next turn. What? Alright, well we definitely want to get stuff on board if they have Echo Vions. Let's get Dark Confidant down. Definitely going to be attacking with Legion War Boss at this point. Magma Jet's on top of their deck. This lets us get in for this too. And if they want to flip Chandra, they can anyway, so might as well get in for damage. Interesting. Okay. That's not what I would have expected, because they could just do the play we talked about. You attack, bolt Dark Confidant, untap, so you hit them for 2, and then you do the third one by tapping. Okay, well they're hellbent. Seems good to me. I think I'm going to resolve Sulfuric Vortex because... Oh, they might cast Echo Vions. We'll see how they scry. 1 bottom, 1 top. Looks like we're getting a fresh hand. Wow, that's terrible. That's so bad. Alright, 5 lands it is. This hand is actually worse than the hand we had, the 2-land hand. Well, we have enough mana to dash Zergo, that's for sure. Alright, well we're gonna fetch to thin our deck, because we're like out of lands at this point. Somehow we drew all of our lands, but no utility lands. That's just a shame. Then play this guy. And hope to not die, because that's a lot of mana that our opponent has. Alright, starting with Cathartic Reunion, discarding. They do have artifacts. Okay, well, seeing our opponent start with Cathartic Reunion is a pretty good sign. What do I want to draw? Some type of Sulfuric Vortex? Is it Charm the Scrounger? Sure. I kind of would Magma Jet that, okay. Yeah, I mean, hitting a land of 5 lands and Zergo Bellstriker is how we can definitely lose this. 1 bottom, 1 top, okay. Let's see what we get. Drill Bit, that's really good, okay. Dash you. And then we get to Drill Bit their best card. Cast with Spectacle. I don't like this at all, okay. Wow, this is really bad for us. So they have 6 mana, so they can go Electro Dominance into Chandra. I'd probably just take Chandra. Actually, yeah, their hand doesn't do a whole lot, now that I think about it. They can Mystical Tutor on upkeep, but if we take Chandra, they can Bedlam Reveler, right? This costs 3, this costs 5, but that takes like their whole turn. Alright, let's do that. Then we just play a land, and we get Zergo back. And they put 1 card on top, so we don't know what that is. This is X to any target. The problem with all of this is that they are at 12 life, and we have drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of our 16 lands. That is something else right there. Okay, I'm good with Legion War Boss. That seems pretty good. So let's go dash Zergo. Play Legion War Boss. So they can kill this with Electro Dominance, but then we have 2 mana to get back Scrap Heap. So unless they drew something like really busted. Oh, and Magma Jet is gone. Uh-oh. What did they draw for 4 mana? Okay. Into Chandra. So Electro Dominance is gone. Well, that's pretty good. I guess I offer this trade. And there was no way, for those wondering, there was no way for me to stoke the flames on Chandra there. Because Chandra entered after they killed my Legion War Boss. Otherwise, I definitely would have done it. They take 2. Okay, well, with them taking damage, we have a pretty good shot at it now. Because we get to rebuy Scrap Heap Scrounger. They're going to play Bedlam Reveler this turn. So Mystical Tutor is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Bedlam Reveler costs 3 mana. So they tutor 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see what happens. They're at a virtual 6. But we have so many good draws. And like, there are basically no lands left in our deck. So pretty likely to draw well. They Mystical Tutored for to light up the stage. Interesting. I guess it's free. What did they hit? Island. Got him. So Chandra flips. So Tutor's gone, and their hand's gone because they just discarded it. Okay. And she goes up to 5. That's a lot of damage. Alright, get back you. Dark Confidant. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Stoke the Flames on Bedlam Reveler is really sketchy, actually. Because if they have any spell, I think it's their only shot, though. Because putting them to 6 doesn't do anything. And I want to make them use their spells at inopportune times. So we'll go there. Please, don't do it. Yes. Nice, okay. Now we get to dash Zergo. If they had a spell, they would have cast it. So we get to kill Chandra. Attack Chandra. And then we get to play Dark Confidant. Pretty good sequence. And we know they don't have spells, so they're not going to counter or kill anything. Which makes you wonder what's in their hand. Alright, do your worst. This is a weird deck. The old Seething Song Hazoret Echo of Aeon's deck, huh? Okay. I can just block and hit them for 5 down to 5. They're Hellbent? Yeah, that seems okay. Cast with dash. And this way, if they attack, then they're dead on board. So they have to draw something good. That, no reason to play Hymn to Torak. Yeah, so they can't even attack if they don't draw anything. Yeah, because if we take damage with Dark Confidant, then we're at 5. If Dark Confidant hits us for 3, we just die. Yeah, and now they whiffed. And we hit Sig. It's Hymn to Torak. Maybe they don't activate Hazoret. Okay, so we can dash Zergo and swing out. That actually seems kind of good, because we dash Zergo and then swing with both of these. They're tempted to block Zergo because it dies, then they take 3 damage, and then we draw a card off Sig. And if they block Scrap Heap, we can just get it back. So let's do that. Attack. Yeah, either way these blocks go well for us. Yeah, that makes sense. So they fall to 2. Play Sig, because they took 3 damage. We draw. Yes. Gutterbones it is. And now they can't attack. Young Pyromancer. Now they can attack. But it's ill-advised. Okay, Gutterbones. Enters tapped, but we can get it back next turn. So we're basically just top deck wars here. I'm going to play my land. It lets them know I have nothing, but that's okay. Because they need to keep back all their blockers. Because any removal spell, any burn spell, kills them. And Sig at this point is basically just a 1-3, because if our opponent loses 3 life, they're going to lose the game, so that the card draw doesn't really matter. But we'll see how they attack. Okay. Return Gutterbones from your graveyard to your hand. So I can swing out. Our opponent blocks Hazoret with Scrap Heap. No, because if I swing out, they block everything, and then they just deal 4 to me and then attack. So I just play Shrine of Burning Rage and pass turn. Now any red spell off the top also wins. Seems good. This has been a good game. So I think a lot of this depends on what our opponent has, because Gutterbones can block, but we'll see what they have. Oh, also they're dead next turn if they have nothing, because we can hit them for 1 right now. Oh, unless they have a spell. Okay. All right, come on. We need them to not top deck anything. It's actually kind of sketchy if they pass with without playing anything. Let's say we draw a land and they just pass with a card in hand. We can go for the win. Because if they don't have a spell, we can just kill them. Oh, gosh. Oh, they just scooped. Okay, because I was going to say, this is interesting because we could swing out, but we lose to any instant spell in their whole deck because they just make a Pyromancer token and then block. And then they untap, discard a card with Hazard and kill us. So I think actually the play there was to just pass turn again, because the sequence of cards they would need to kill us on the swing back is way crazier. Sweet. I'll see you guys next round. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. Seems pretty good to me. Unfortunately, we're on the draw, but turn 1 Stromkirk into turn 2 Mesmeric Fiend into turn 3 do whatever seems nice to me. Blood Crypt untapped, yes. Hopefully they don't kill it. One thing I have never seen in this cube is Lightning Bolt. Probably because Lightning Bolt is one of the best cards you could possibly open. Thought Erasure. Okay, so they can take Sig probably, or Mesmeric Fiend are the 2 good options. I don't hate that though. Either way, we get to take a card from their hand. Did they mulligan? They must have. Yeah. So discard is pretty good against mulligans. All right, so they take Drill Bit. That's fine. We're just gonna play Mesmeric Fiend. Wow, Judith is gonna be the dirtiest. Okay, play Fiend. It's a lot of discard, so they're definitely on Reanimator. Liliana's pretty bad. I'm just gonna take Collective Brutality, then attack them down. If they Liliana down tick, we can. Well, we'll see. They have to hit a black source for that to even work. Come on! Literally can never catch a break. Okay, so Liliana down ticks. I think at this point I sacrifice Mesmeric Fiend and just hit their face with Stromkirk Noble. That way it's outside of the range of Collective Brutality. Or I can sacrifice Stromkirk Noble and keep Mesmeric Fiend. That way Judith doesn't die. This is kind of tough actually, because they can Entomb, Reanimate something, probably Gristlebrand. I guess they don't have Reanimate. Okay, so I sacrifice. Yeah, I guess I do this. No, we'll give them that. Stromkirk Noble's pretty big. So they get Brutality. There's our land. So we can attack them. Make this a 3/3. And then, so they have Cathartic Reunion, Entomb, and Mesmeric something. I kind of want to just put out Sig. I know they didn't lose 3 life this turn, but it threatens them next turn. If I play Judith, they're just going to kill her. So let's just put down Sig. And then I can always discard Stoke the Flames or Dreadbore to Liliana. So they're definitely Cathartic Reunioning. Discarding the Brutality, which is good, because we wanted Brutality gone. That way Judith can just take over the game. So I think at this point I discard Stoke the Flames, because really the only way they could win is Entomb, Reanimate. Not even activating her, nice. Right, let's go Judith. I guess I want to keep open black/red here. So they just have Entomb, okay. So we attack you. And I think I like killing Liliana, now that our hand is pretty good. Draw a card, yes. Sandstone Needle, okay. So we can Dreadbore anything they try and Reanimate, as long as it doesn't have protection from the world. And they're at a virtual 8, so they really got to deal with the board this turn. They're doing nothing. That's interesting. Alright, well I will be attacking. I've Stoked the Flames. I'm trying to think. They could instant speed Reanimate a Gristlebrand, but that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I think Goryo's Vengeance on Gristlebrand, Entomb Goryo's Vengeance is the only thing I could think of that would make sense here, but we'll see. I'm not gonna just sit here. Myr Battlesphere. Okay, that's fine actually. Because if they try and kill something, Judith like pings them. Oh, you can just stoke the flames now. So they have one card in hand. Okay, so what do we do? If they get Mer Battlesphere in play, this blocks here. Yeah, it's better just to kill this. And doing it in response to the trigger for whatever reason. So they get 4 1/1s. They can quad block the Stromkirk. Okay, this makes the most sense. 1 to the face. Sandstone Needle, go ahead. They have 1 card in hand, so better not be Reanimate. Although even Reanimate, we can just Dreadbore the Mer Battlesphere, and we're going to keep drawing cards off Sig if they don't do anything. Yeah, might as well attack. 1 card in hand, I'm not playing around anything. Then we play Scrap Heap Scrounger. We play land. Alright, you're at 6. And we get to draw. I forgot about that. Oh, what I would pay for that on my main phase. It seems like they did, though. Okay. Well, we get back Judith, and they are just getting back Mer Battlesphere. So Judith seems pretty good. Then we just get to Dreadbore the Battlesphere. Kill the last card in their hand. Let's get rid of the cards in your hand. Oh, remember what I said about what I wouldn't give to discard their hand? I would have been in for some trouble. Actually, they couldn't have even paid life. It would have been fine. Alright, so we definitely just swing. They can either take a ton of damage or kill Judith. Yeah. Alright, go ahead. It's a swamp. Alright. So they're on Reanimator, which makes me kind of not really... kind of worried about him to Torok, that's what I'm saying. Angrith Rampage would be good, except they have Mer Battlesphere. Brutality is specific, because if we him to Torok them, and we just discard one of their fatties, that's really bad. So yeah, I think I like Brutality over that. Drill Bit also just hits anything we specifically want to target, and the rest seems okay. Oh yeah, I'm keeping this. Rashad Import plus Dread Wanderer plus Gatekeeper plus Dreadbore. Unfortunately, we're on the draw. If we were on the play, this hand would be quite busted. And I have Wasteland in my... oh, wow. Yeah, that seems a little better. Stormkirk, get in there. So if we draw Wasteland, we get to waste the Necropolis and like jam a Dread Wanderer. That would be kind of sweet. Okay. So let's attack. If they don't kill it now, then I'm definitely going to Rishad Import them. Fatal Push, sure. I think I still do Rishad Import them. We can cut them off of so many different colors of mana. Tap this. Oh, perfect. So, what do we do here? I can either continue Rishad importing them, or I can just jam Goblin Rabblemaster. Probably Rabblemaster is a higher upside. It plays around Edict effects because I get a 1/1, and they only have 2 mana anyway, so they're not gonna like do anything too busted. Obviously this turn they could go end of turn Entomb and then untap, exhume, but even then we have Dreadbore. So they have 1 turn to do stuff, otherwise they just die to Goblin Rabblemaster. This is the beauty of this card. Everyone's saying this card is bad, and like, why'd you take it? This card is winning me this game easily. So we can go Swamp, attack. I guess I don't necessarily know that, because they could have Entomb plus Shallowgrave. No, okay, then they're dead. Let's play you. And get rid of your only red and blue mana on end step. Maybe? Quicken is interesting. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Scheming Symmetry. So what do we want? We get to put it on top. We're going to cut them off of mana, so they're going to reanimate something, maybe. I actually don't know what I want. I have access to Gatekeeper. I kind of just want to take Wasteland, because I already have Dreadbore. Yeah. Even if they reanimate a Gristlebrand, like, we just kill it. Mer Battlesphere, we just kill. And then we cut them off of mana. Basically, we're planning to play the late game, because we Wasteland Crumbling Necropolis. They're very certainly not drawing a land this turn. And then we're going to Rishad Import down the other swamp, so they'll only have 1 mana for the rest of the game. So, like, even if they do reanimate Gristlebrand, it won't matter for long. But I guess we're about to find out what they got. Tap this. Okay, so they cycle into the card they tutored for. I honestly don't know what card could possibly win them the game here. But Wasteland is gonna really close it out. Wow, what a lucky draw. Yeah, we're just gonna save our creatures and stuff. They're dead next turn anyway. They might even be dead this turn. Entomb. Okay. Or Gristlebrand, but they can't even... Guess we'll see what happens. I don't know how Gristlebrand wins them the game here. Yeah, you're just dead. I guess they could, let's see, they could draw into like Exhume. They're at 10, but this is... Yeah. Got him. We're in the finals! Rakdos aggro is the key. See you guys there. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. We're on the draw. We get to go turn 1 Inquisition into turn 2, hopefully him to Torok into turn 3 Drillbit. Of course we're playing against mono red, so this hand is like pretty bad now, but we'll see. I feel like mono red is just too good in this cube. It's like better than it is in Legacy Cube. We draw a mountain. Alright, let's get Badlands. Hit him with the Inquisition. Lava Man Jite. Mutavault Rishad Import. Oh, they have the Rishad Import. Nice. I'd probably just take Jite, right? Jite is pretty busted. And now I know what's in their hand, so we can play around it all. Yeah, Black Source next turn would be really nice, unless they go for the Rishad Import play. Well, that was a good top deck. What? Come on. Alright, see? Everyone's saying I'm crazy for playing these lands. This is how you win this cube. You just play, like, any cube with Strip Mine. I think Strip Mine is one of the best cards in the cube. But we are far away from black mana. So Lavamancer's down. Next turn they're just gonna go Rishad Import. Tap down my Sandstone Needle. That's fine. The problem is we're not well suited up for this matchup. Kind of the downside of drafting this in pod. Like, if you cut aggro, you shouldn't have to plan to play the aggro mirror because you took the aggro deck, you know? What are these draws? These are all good, very good draws. Okay. So Mutavault's down, but they have Stoke the Flames up still? That's a lot of damage. That's a bad draw. Alright, let's play Shrine and a Mountain. It kind of tells them what we're playing, but Shrine is really our only out to stay in this game. So they hit us for 1, 2, 3, 4. Put us down to 11. Port down our Sandstone Needle. Or they can attack with Mutavault. Okay, they're going with the port plan. Which means I will be killing the Grim Lavamancer. Oh, interesting. They're tapping that. So, I mean, we float a mana. That's for sure. I guess at this point we can just draw. Because we can just play this mountain and activate that. Yeah. So I can drill bit away the Stoke the Flames, but then I'll never activate Shrine. I think just killing the Grim Lavamancer is in our best interest. Because now we're only taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we're still just dead. I don't think there's really a way out of this for us. Okay, that's that's a really good sequence of draws they had there. I like Experimental Frenzy in the mirror. I like Collective Brutality because it gains life. I like Fatal Push. I don't like Drill Bit. Vortex probably is more of a liability than anything, especially because my deck appears to be a little bit slower. Abrade is really slow. Oh, Liliana's really good. Reckless Bushwhacker. Gatekeeper is also pretty slow. Oh, Finale is very, very good. So let's cut Gatekeeper and kind of like these two because they're just like a lot of value. This Bushwhacker is probably a little bit too much win more. And then Torok is a really bad top deck. Oh, Wasteland is actually kind of good against them. Do I want him? It makes our mana pretty bad. We are on the play. I'll cut it. I think. No, we'll do this. We'll cut Mesmeric Fiend because it's kind of weak against mono red. Alright, we're on the play. Let's do it. Okay. This is a turn 2 Legion War Boss or a turn 1 Zergo. I think I like turn 2 Legion War Boss. And they mold to 6. Nice. Okay. And if they strip mine, I'd rather have them strip mine the land that disappears. Okay. Good. Swamp. That's actually better than Swamp. Yep, still gonna play the guy. It's just so mana efficient. No Lightning Bolt? Yeah. Go ahead. Don't kill him. No. Fine. There are worse things, though. We still are up a card. So I can save Sandstone Needle to make Finale of Eternity better, but I think I can just go Shrine. Yeah, let's start here. Let's get Badlands. Inquisition them. Smuggler's Copter and Chandra. Plus a Fire and Ice. I guess if I just take Chandra, they can't crew the Copter. Yeah, that seems okay. And then I can play, so they have Fire and Ice, Mountain, Copter, Port. I think I want to get Shrine in play. Plus Zergo. Levels up Shrine. Yeah, and then we can start attacking. This way, if we draw a Black Source, I mean, we're just crushing. And if we don't draw a Black Source, then we're drawing spells or red sources. Basically, all of our cards are good top decks now. Opponent did not play Rishit Import for some reason. Okay. Ooh, that's good. Alright, so let's attack. I think their plan is to fire down the Zergo. But if they don't, then we get to draw cards off Sig. Yeah, that's fine. So Fire and Ice are gone. Urborg, Sig. Go. And now any land we can just finale a bunch of creatures away. I don't know why they're not playing Rishad Import. Because they could have gone Smuggler's Copter, Port. Zergo, okay. Collective Brutality. So the last card in their hand is Rishad Import. So, I can't, no, there's no way I can block this. I think I just kill Zergo here. I was gonna say I could discard and make them lose life, but I think this is just better. Because if I discard and make them lose 2, I could swing with both, but then they just crew Copter and then block, so there's really no point. So now we pass turn. Their last card in hand is pretty bad. What's with these draws, man? Runaway Steamkin's like the best possible thing they could have hit. Although, if they're discarding Rishit Import, let's say they like crew this, attack and discard Port, and then play a creature. If I draw a land, I can kill both of them. But these are good draws. Okay, they discard Port. So now we just want to hit a land. Come on, deck, give us a land. Please? Untapped. I need to specify. I want my land to be untapped. Untapped. You know, I was going to side this out, too. So, Grim Lavamancer is, like, pretty good. This is a really, really hard turn right now. Because if I draw any untapped land, I can Finale of Eternity away their creatures. I guess Runaway Steamkin could grow large enough where that doesn't happen. What happens if I sit back and then kill the Copter when they crew it? I think attacking is good. I think I'm going to attack and then Shrine down the Smuggler's Copter if they crew it. Because I don't want them to be able to loot every turn. That's really powerful. So they're going to kill the Goblin. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Figure of Destiny is... Oh my gosh, what are these draws? That's like the best possible thing. Now they crew the Copter. Okay, so here's what we have to do. I believe our only out here is to take the Copter hit and then Shrine of Burning Rage down the Runaway Steamkin, because Figure of Destiny is going to kill us. So we're going to let them loot. It doesn't do anything, but they have no cards in hand, any untapped land, and we can kill these 2 creatures. I think it's worth going for. Because if we, let's say we Finale of it, or Shrine of Burning Rage this, we still just die to all of this. If we kill this, then Runaway Steamkin can kill us on the ground and block all of our creatures. So we're just going to kill this. And then we're just going to draw an untapped land, get rid of the remaining creatures, and then hopefully win the game. Because we cannot beat Figure of Destiny, so we have to cast this no matter what. Land. Yes, okay. There we go. You. Black. So toughness 2 or less. Dagon. Okay. Now we're drawn well. So they're going to kill our Goblin. Maybe I should have attacked first. Yeah, I probably should have attacked first. It's 1 less damage that we get. And Sig attacks for 1. I just got to dodge some creature top decks. Nice. That was a good draw. Alright, now it's my turn. Oh, I'm going to start with him to Torak. Because it's never going to be better. Yeah, and I want to make sure the coast... Oh, I should have attacked first. Because if I hit a land... Yeah. Bad sequencing, but I just didn't want them to have like a 2 damage burn spell. Electro Dominance. That can only kill Goblin Guide. Okay. Doing pretty good. So they're gonna kill Goblin Guide. Oh, here's the question now. Do I attack with Goblin Guide? Because I can give them an extra land, which is like really good when looting with Smuggler's Copter. But if they wait, then they can kill Sig. I think I just attack with Sig. And then pass turn. Because it's like, do they want to spend all of their mana on Electro Dominance, right? Because they have to hold it up next turn if they want to. Got him. Pretty good at this game. All right, so if they play creatures, we can kill them. If they don't play creatures, we're in a good spot. Attack for 1. It seems really bad to run out Chupacabra. It does let us attack for 3. I don't know. If I had played it last turn, then I would have been able to kill creatures if they drew them. So opponent has a land in hand and they're playing lands now. Fatal Push. All right, given Fatal Push, I think I'm just going to play the Chupacabra because that can kill Smuggler's Copter. Yeah. Most of the creatures they draw are going to be small enough to create the Copter anyway. So I just want to hit for 3 because then I can draw cards. Nice. Okay, I think they're dead actually. They're 1 away from dead. Attack. The top decks have ended here. Let's play Wasteland. I can put them to 1. That's game. Nice. Okay, game 3. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, I do have a Braid in my deck. That's pretty good. Reckless Bushwhacker. Do I like him to Torok? I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna keep it. Oh wow, I definitely like this hand. Yeah. Turn 1 Dread Wanderer, turn 2 Dark Confidant, or a Braid, depending on what's going on over there. Zergo, okay. Well, I can trade my Dread Wanderer for Zergo. I think this Blood Crypt is coming in play untapped. We'll see though. Wait, this can block, yeah. Pretty good start, okay. Let's play this and just pass. Because I'm going to a Braid. But I kind of want them to level up Figure. Yeah, so we're just going to pass. And this is only if you have 1 or fewer. Okay. But we just want to trade off resources so that we can like resolve a Dark Confidant and win the game that way. Or like play Judith and trade off. Christian Import is rough. Alright, I'm going to block. Because they can burn my face and then we can kill the Swift Spear. Actually, maybe I just take it. And then I just kill Figure. Because Figure becoming a 4/4 is pretty bad. I'll take it. Okay, so their plan is to level up Figure, so I'm just gonna kill it. Whoa, what? Risk factor. I will take 4. Interesting. So they're down to 2 cards. That makes Dark Confidant a lot worse. I'm gonna fall down to 9. This is getting a little sketchy, I will say. But I think we play Blood Crypt untapped. And play Judith while we can. Pass turn. Now we can block the Swift Spear. But being at 9 life is really low. So, they're going to attack with both. Okay. I feel like these blocks are pretty straightforward. If they play a burn spell on Judith, pre-combat, this becomes a 2/1, but then we can just ping down the Swift Spear. And I can stabilize with Dark Confidant. As sketchy as that is, because I don't think I can take any damage here. Yeah, I think this is kind of forced. So we go 2 to the face. Any order. Oh, that's bad. Okay. They're gonna port us. Okay. Well, I think we gotta play Sig. Sig can block and survive the Lavamancer. And the only way we win here is by outcarding the opponent. So they can risk factor. And I think I just have to let them draw off the risk factor because going to 5 against an active Grim Lavamancer is so sketchy. Yeah, they're going to risk factor plus Lavamancer activate. So they're going to let us untap here. Inquisition is pretty bad. So let's go Shrine. Lavamancer hits us for 2. Alright, well, I'll play Dark Confidant. Actually, we'll do this. They can kill this if they want. But I don't think I should Inquisition because they're only going to have 1 card in hand. And I can attack, guess. I mean, I'm not going to win by sitting here. But no, they could play a hasty guy. Yeah, we're going to hold back. This is a really close game. They're discarding Lightning Mauler? Oh gosh. I will say no. I don't think I can go down to 5. Because I'm going to be drawing quite a few cards. They killed our Confidant, which is really bad. They go face, which is even worse. Yeah, this is not a fun situation to be in. I'm trying to think, how do I get out of this? It starts with killing Grim Lavamancer, and then obviously blocking Mutavault. But I don't think I have any life gain in the deck, so we gotta get aggro pretty quick. I don't like this, okay. Maybe I should have taken 4 Eidolon. Okay. Well, we need to miss on Dark Confidant. No! Oh my gosh, literally the most expensive card in our whole deck. Alright, well, here's what we got. We have to Ravenous Chupacabra the Grim Lavamancer, and then we can Shrine down the Eidolon, but basically any burn spell kills us. And I will attack... No, I can Rishadan Port down Mutavault, and swinging lets me draw. I'm probably just dead. Yeah, I port down the Mutavault. I think I'm just dead though. Please don't kill me. Come on. No! Oh man, that was a good fight though. I don't know what much else we could have done. Risk Factor is a really good card in the mirror. Alright, good games, opponent. That was a fun game though. All things considered. They had to show me this still had all these. Well, I was going to tap down your lands every turn. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, I was just very dead. Yeah. Sometimes it happens. See you guys next time.